An HR career starts around 4 to 5 lakhs a year. Climb all the way up and you get into the CHRO's chair. The best paid CHROs earn more than a crore. So what happens in between? 6 jobs stand on that ladder. For each one, I'll break down the work, the years it takes, and what it pays. The first job on the ladder is HR executive. For your first 3 years, you run the everyday work of hiring and looking after employees. For example, if a company is opening a new office and it needs to hire 50 people, the HR executive screens the resumes and lines up the interviews. You handle the paperwork when someone joins and when someone leaves. You also keep the company's employee records, who works where, what they're paid, and how they're performing. Pay in this job starts at around 4 to 5 lakhs a year. 3 to 6 years into your career, you become a senior HR executive. In your first job, you screen the resumes and schedule the interviews. But a senior ran the hiring. Now you run it yourself from start to finish. If a team needs 10 new people, you post the jobs, screen the candidates, run the interviews, and send out the offers. You also handle employee questions and grievances on your own. If someone has a problem with their manager or their pay, it comes to you. The company also gives you one process to own completely. It could be the onboarding of every new joiner, the paperwork of the appraisal cycle, or the exit process. This is the stage where people start to specialize. Some senior executives go deep into recruitment, some into training and development, and some into payroll and compensation. Pay at this level averages around 6 lakhs a year, and the top senior executives cross 10 lakhs. The step after that is HR manager. You reach it around 6 to 10 years into your career. Executives now report to you. You own the hiring plan for a whole department and you run its appraisal cycle every year. When a department head wants to add people or promote someone, you're the one who says yes or no. Say the company decides to open a new office in Pune with 200 people. The HR manager builds the hiring plan and the salary structure for it. Pay here averages around 9 lakhs a year, and at large companies it goes past 15 lakhs. The next job is the HR business partner. You usually reach this job 10 to 15 years into your career. You are the HR person for one division of the company. You advise the head of that division on every people decision: who to hire, who to promote, how to restructure a team, and how to keep the people the company cannot afford to lose. For example, when a division keeps losing engineers to competitors, the HR business partner works out why and fixes the pay bands or the promotion path. When a team's attrition goes up, the business partner answers for it. Average pay at this level is between 12 and 14 lakhs, and senior business partners at large companies cross 20 lakhs. The next step up is Vice President of HR, which is a job that usually comes 15 or more years into your career. The VP runs the HR department day to day. That means the company is hiring, its payroll, its policies, and the whole HR team, so that the CHRO stays free to focus on strategy. When the company runs its appraisal and increment cycle for the year, the VP runs that entire exercise across every department. You answer directly to the CHRO, and in many companies, the VP of HR is the person next in line to become the CHRO. Average pay at this level is between 35 and 55 lakhs. At the top of the ladder is the Chief Human Resource Officer. The CHRO is responsible for everything about the company's people. That means how many people the company hires, what it pays them, who gets promoted into its leadership, and the culture everyone works in. When two companies merge, the CHRO decides how the two teams come together and who leads what. The ladder you just saw is a complete route to this job. Many CHROs climbed it exactly this way, through recruitment, HR operations, and business partnering. The average CHRO salary is around 60 lakhs. At large companies, top packages cross a crore. That completes the straight climb, 6 jobs from HR executive to CHRO. This ladder also branches into 3 other well-paid HR careers: A talent acquisition specialist focuses on one thing: finding and hiring the right people. When a company plans its campus season and needs 500 freshers, the talent acquisition specialist runs that entire drive. A training and a development manager builds the programs that keep a company's skills current, from new joiner training to leadership development. A compensation and benefits analyst designs what the company pays, the salary bands, the bonuses, and the benefits. For example, if a company keeps losing offers to better paying rivals, the compensation analyst redesigns the pay bands so it can compete. All three careers start from the same HR executive foundation. The JAIN Online MBA in Human Resource Management prepares you for the ladder and for all three of these branches. One last thing, and it affects every job you just saw. AI is now part of everyday HR work at every level of this ladder. That is exactly why we built the JAIN Online MBA in Human Resource Management as an AI integrated MBA. Inside the program, you work with the tools the HR industry actually uses. HireVue for AI-driven video interviews, Eightfold AI for matching people to the right roles, and Paradox for automating recruiting conversations. You study them alongside subjects like talent acquisition and management, learning and development, and performance management systems. It's a UGC entitled degree from JAIN, a deemed-to-be university, accredited NAC A++. So, that is the full HR career map. You start as an HR executive, then senior HR executive, move up to HR manager, then HR business partner, then VP of HR, and finally, CHRO. Along the way, you can also move into talent acquisition, training and development, or compensation and benefits. Every job on this ladder is one you can plan for. The full details of the AI integrated MBA in Human Resource Management are on the link in the description. And in the comments, tell me which of these jobs you are aiming for.